How y'all doing out there? I want to welcome y'all back. Welcome some of y'all for the first time to the TPP, the Tremaine Perry podcast. I am your host. Some folks call me Trey. Other people call me Tremaine. Don't matter what you call me, as long as you call me. Here on my podcast to live react to this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. Before I continue, if you haven't done so already, ring that bell and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go through my content, liking, commenting, and sharing videos with your friends. And don't forget to follow me on your social media accounts. Hope everybody's having a great start to their week. Now let's begin. Yeet. I had to work this morning, so I'm just not watching Raw for the first time. I'm going to share the stream. Bear with me. I'm actually glad it's the final day of them being in Australia. These special start times is killing me. I'm happy that Australians got to see it live in person, but us here in the States, throws us off when they had these special start times, man. I tell you. I'm only wearing one belt today. I'm very exhausted from these jobs. Theme of my past 3 weeks. Checking the mic check. 1, 2, check. Well, we're live, pal. I didn't see all of the post show. I didn't see none of the kickoff for Crown Jewel it is. I watched all of the event itself while I was at work. The second job. The nighttime gig. They're showing highlights from what happened in Australia at Crown Jewel this past Saturday. Other than the John Cena match, I feel like TNA Bound for Glory was almost as good, if not better, than Crown Jewel. Then again, I don't know. Crown Jewel was better, I guess. But TNA Bound for Glory was really good too. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. Who is this guy with the little beanie hat they be having on the camera with his reactions? I'm trying to get on camera like them. I'm trying to be on the shows like those guys. Live reacting to whatever happened at the events. Like I said, if I keep working hard doing this and showing up, hopefully one day that'll be my video up there. I anticipate trolls about to be hating on me, about to be saying mean things to me any minute now. That's what they do. Seth Rollins is better or Cody Rhodes is better, and we're going to find out tonight. Hoping some of my buddies hop in live chat soon. I was supposed to go live earlier, but I couldn't because they were burying my cable line. And my cable was off during this. And then I took a nap, slept late. Here I am. That was crazy. I knew Seth Rollins was gonna win. I knew Stephanie McKeer was gonna win. I'm glad that John Cena won. I kind of knew Io and Rio was gonna win, and I was hoping Roman Reigns would beat Bronson Reed, but we saw how that happen. That was not the case. John Moxley, I'm not a fan of him. How do you say your name? Adesmug. I liked him better when he was Dean Ambrose. He busted him open with the Rolex too. I didn't realize that at the event. He cut Cody open with that watch. I'm telling y'all, I'm struggle busting. You like Foley? Yeah, I like his daughter more. But yeah, I like Mick Foley. Yeah. Aaron Teagle, what's up? How you doing? No, I'm not rewatching. I'm watching it for the first time. because I had to work this morning during the event. And then when I got home from work, they were burying my cable line, so I couldn't watch it then. Fell asleep from a nap, woke up just now, and now I'm watching it for the first time. Please, no spoilers. But if you do spoil it, whatever. I'm over everything. Try not to be, but I'm over it all. How are you? Hope all is well, Aaron Teagle. 4x4, I tint my windows up. That's a huge turnout. 13,000 people. Wow. What a crowd. How they starting this out? Seth freaking Rollins, of course. Of course. How'd I guess that? Did I watch Cena versus Styles? Match of the year. Of course I watched that. I watched that live. Because I didn't watch it live. I watched it hours later before the spoilers came through. Yeah, that match was really good. That's the best match I've seen ever. WrestleMania already happened. What do you mean, LOL, WrestleMania already happened? I know it did. I was there at Allegiant Stadium in April in person. Yeah, and it was an awesome show both nights. Yes, WrestleMania already happened. Aaron, you good. Even if somebody does say whatever happened, this bound to. How's he got the belt? Oh, I was like, how's he still got the crown jewel belt in the United States? That belt's huge, by the way. It's like two of these. It's literally double the look compared to the one over his shoulder. Things like double the size of a regular belt. I don't understand what you meant by that comment, Richard Makita. LOL, WrestleMania already happened. Okay, yeah, it did, and it was awesome. Phenomenal. 2 nights of showcasing wrestlers. And Seth Rollins, of course, being accompanied by the Vision, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, Paul Heyman, Paulrus. That match was good. Oh, you don't keep up with it much. That's why you were asking. Okay. WrestleMania is always in April. It's always in the earlier part of the year. Just so you know next time. WrestleMania is always March, April. SummerSlam's always, July, August. The first match of the first big pay per view of the year is always Royal Rumble. That happens early in the year as well. Just so you know, since you don't know the dates of the events like that. Royal Rumble's always in January, I think. Oh, I gotta hear Paul Heyman's annoying voice. Womp 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 womp. That's how it sounds to me. Am I going to WrestleMania 42? If I had $1 for every time somebody asked me that, I wish, I hope. That's why I'm working 3 jobs so I can save up my money and pay $800 for a nosebleed seat for one night. Yeah, I want to go. I almost want to pick it up and prank them. It's taking a lot for me not to prank call them, prank the pranker. Front row is $70,000. Lower level, I think they said that was like 4,000. That's one night too. Roman, what? Roman Ranch human beds. What? That had to be somebody trying to speak to text with a error in their comment. That's why I don't. I just type my stuff in instead of talking and it making it sounds like something different. Yeah, look it up. Go to just for Eagles Richard. Open up Ticketmaster or go to Ticketmaster.com, type in WrestleMania 42, and look at the ticket prices for the different sections, just so you know what I'm talking about. That's real. It's ridiculous. It's atrocious how much money they want for a ticket. At that point, you should get to keep your seat. No matter where you sit in the arena, you should be able to take that seat home with you, like the one behind me. It should be like, even if you're in the nosebleeds, you still get to keep your seat, literally. And then some. It should be a lot to come with it, more than just the show. Watch the show. And people pay it. Fill the arena out. Must be nice to have that kind of money, bro. Must be freaking nice to have that kind of money saved up, or I guess a second mortgage in their houses, or selling the cars to do it. I don't know. I'm not gonna go that route. Maybe I could hit the lottery between now and then and go that way. I can't even afford to play the lottery right now. I used to play every so often, but I got tired of losing and never winning, so I quit wasting my money. Might as well take my money and throw it in the trash before buying a lottery ticket. That belt is huge, though. That crown jewel belt is insane. God, that belt is huge. Hey, Seuss, what's up? Thanks for stopping by, saying hi. Have a good one, bro. I took you in, and with my vision, together we have solidified you as the undisputed GOAT. Not a fan of Paul Heyman. Monday Morning Raw. That's what I'm calling this, since it came on at 8 a.m. What's up with you? How do you say that? How do you say your name? 2243. My favorite female wrestler, Blake Monroe. Also like Lyra, Valkyria, Bayley, Io Sky, Mercedes Moné, Toni Storm. The list goes on and on. Fallon Henley. Ain't no shame, baby. Ain't no shame. He just kissed Paul Heyman on the forehead. That's love. You want me to just call you JD? All right, I got you. This man right here. What's good, JD? Exhausted from working, but I'm here. Yeah, he does that twitch. Like, Braun Breaker does that. Twitch like something's wrong with him. Like, he's... 6 months ago, Braun Breaker, there were whispers about potential. 15 people watching me. Don't forget to hit that bell. Subscribe to my channel. Help me get to 500 subscribers, guys. Go through my content. Like them. Comment on them. Share them videos with your friends. Give me them watch hours. Help me get YouTube famous. Help me monetize this venture I'm on. Monday Morning Raw was awesome. Oh, I'm going to find out. I know 2 of the matches that happened. I don't know any of the results. Please don't tell me. Let me see them for myself. But I know it was Lyra and Bayley versus Roxanne and Raquel. There was also Dirty Dom versus Penta for the Intercontinental Championship. I hope Penta won. I do not like Dirty Dom. I don't like him. Just like I don't like Bronson Reed. I don't like Braun Breaker. I don't like Paul Heyman. I don't like Seth Rollins. I don't like Gunther. I don't like Brock Lesnar. Can't stand a Brock Lesnar. If it's one thing I can't stand, it's a Brock Lesnar. But I like Roman Reigns. I like Roman Reigns. That I can get behind. That's my guy. I like Roman Reigns. John Cena's my favorite out of all of them. No, I do not like Dominik Mysterio at all. Period. I don't see how people went from booing him out of the building to all of a sudden cheering him. I like Jay. Yeah, I like Jay Uso. Do I have the new John Cena retirement tour pass in WWE 2K25? Hopefully it came with the season pass, because I got the season pass and every other DLC has been free. But I haven't updated my app. My cable's been on the fritz these past week, so hopefully I'll go up here later tonight and see about that. Exactly. Roman Reigns. He's your favorite at the moment. Jey Uso is okay. Seth and Punk, those are some good choices too. I like both of them. Well, not Seth Rollins. I mean, I tolerate Seth Rollins, but I like CM Punk a lot more than him as they start chanting his name. CM Punk, CM Punk. Somebody's about to come out and interrupt this segment. It's just a matter of who. As New Day used to say, who. Griffin, what's up? How you doing? Hope all is well with you. Cisco, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the 2 more episodes on. Like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. or whatever. Be in the building, seeing it in person. But for us in the States, brutal. They're probably saying the same thing about regular times, every other day of the year. Yeah, Seth had to cheat to beat Cody. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to be some kind of shenanigans in that match. I thought the Vision was going to come out and help him. But nonetheless, Seth is known for doing underhanded tactics to win. Thoughts on Hardys versus Dudleys at Bound for Glory? Did I enjoy the match? That was really good. I enjoyed Bound for Glory from start to finish, to be honest. That Dudley match, the very end of that match was really heartfelt. That touched my heart because of the way that the Dudleys gave their boots to the Hardy Boys. Normally, when a wrestler retires, they'll leave their boots in the middle of the ring. No, the Dudleys went above and beyond with the respect they have for the Hardys and gave it to them personally, gave them their boots in their hands. So that was the highlight of that match for me. And I was glad that the Hardy Boys won that match. What else y'all talking about? My setup is cool. Thank you, Cisco, for admiring my war room, as Keith so eloquently calls it. Can I shout out your brother Dylan? He loves wrestling. What up, Dylan? How you doing, bro? Thanks for stopping by, Jessica. Thoughts on Blue Cane? Who's Blue Cane? First I've ever heard that before. I know regular Kane, Undertaker's brother. That Evans and Slater match was also, yeah, that was a banger. But the highlight of the night, JD, of Bound for Glory, I feel like was the hardcore war match between Order 4 and the System. I don't like neither team, but man, that match was crazy. All them thumbtacks that was in Alicia Edwards' back. That was the highlight of that match for me. That and the spear with the chain wrapped around him by Moose to get the win. You think he can become a Hall of Famer? Blue Cane. If I knew who Blue Cane was, I could answer that question. Bro, you think Brock is the new leader of the division? We'll see. Because it's very interesting that Paul Heyman is backing up Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins at the same time. Somebody else predicted that Brock Lesnar is going to weasel his way into a title match with Seth, leaving Paul Heyman to choose sides again. And then he's going to take that belt from Seth Rollins. You like the War Room concept? You like the name of it? Appreciate it. Anonymous, not so talk about politics in this room. So please keep this to a wrestling related topics and comments only. If you want to talk politics, find a channel about politics. But this right here is about wrestling only, sir. Thank you. Braun Bronson. Yeah, if he joined the Vision, man, that's going to be an unstoppable team at that point. It's going to take two different groups of teams to take them out at that point. Did I see Santino recreated his role? Yeah, that was freaking hilarious. I wasn't ready for it. That was like deja vu, him lasting a fraction of a minute, a fraction of a second. I missed that. Gotta see if I can find the whole match on YouTube. Yeah, it's worth watching. Was there ever a Polish wrestler in WWE? I'm pretty sure there was a Polish wrestler in WWE. but I can't think of it off the top of my head because they've had many different nationalities be wrestlers over the years. Can I do a 360? Like me stand up and do a 360? Or you want a 360 of the room? Am I a pro wrestler or would I ever want to be one? I'm not built to be a pro wrestler. I'm only 5'7", 150 pounds, soaking wet in boots. So no, I've never been a pro wrestler. I don't aspire to be one. But I do enjoy the product and watching it and meeting wrestlers. Why you gonna say it like that, Beast? Stand up. Rewind this video to the beginning and you'll see me do a 360. How about that? Compromise with you. Just rewind this video to the beginning and you'll see my grand entrance when I jump on my podcast. And there's your turnaround. There's your spinner, the 360. Oh, they started out with the Penta Dom match. Let's go. 0 middle. And I'm muting you. You get blocked. Thank you for coming. Am I reacting to a show right now? Yes, because I'm watching Raw for the first time. It came on like 6 hours ago, but I had to work and then I had to nap because I had to get up so early. My cable line was getting buried, so my services was down. So now I'm just now watching Monday Morning Raw, this past episode. I know AJ Styles retiring is sad. First John Cena, then AJ Styles, the Dudley Boys retired too. So many people quitting wrestling. Why would you make that comment, Mr. T8068? Again, I say we don't talk about politics on this channel. Please keep it to wrestling-related issues and topics and comments only. Thank you. I don't know how many more times I gotta say, don't talk about politics in my YouTube chat. Thank you. Ren Sinclair, I didn't know she was Polish. Thanks for you learn something new every day. Thanks for sharing that. Don't troll me because I will block you. I already blocked one person today. Don't make me block you too. And then I'm going to sing my song about trolls if you do that. Can I fast forward the ads? Tell me I can fast forward the ads. Yeah, I fast forwarded through the ads. Let's go. Or not. It's still saying 49 seconds. But it's got the show playing. AJ Styles versus John Cena was a good fight for sure. Match of the year, bro. That wasn't a good fight. That was epic. They tore the house down with that match. You haven't watched any wrestling since the Shield days, but the fans still inside and Cena retirement just had to be seen. Yeah, it's worth watching. Commander Aziz. I forgot about Commander Aziz, bro. Crazy you say that name. I hadn't heard that name in years. I almost forgot about that dude. Commander Aziz. And you're the heavyweight champion of getting blocked. How about that? What a way it will be if Cena wins the IC title as his last match. That's going to be crazy. I agree. I hope that happens. Dominik to the corner, and he's going to take a breather. And now a baseball slide by Penta. Dominik moves out of harm's way momentarily. Reynolds a vocal close phone. Oh, God. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. You're coward punks. No trolls don't really want none. Why they stubborn for? You need to go on somewhere. Every one of you who won your mouth is going to get banned. Be cool if you're next. Treat people with respect. Because ain't no troll hijacking my podcast. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. You ain't no fun. Nope, trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. You coward punks. No trolls don't really want none. They need to get lost under a bridge somewhere. Acting like some children, put them in timeout or something. Always run their mouth. They stay mad jealous. Got mods on it. No need to get my hands dirty. Nope. Trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. You're coward punks. No, trolls don't really want none. My version of AJ Styles' theme song, my newest song parody, still a little rough, but I got it. And it's all about people being mean to me. All about people who disrespect me. Thanks for subbing, Savager. Thoughts on MFT versus Wyatt? That's gonna be an interesting feud. I agree. I was very, very entertained. Roman, that's why you're getting blocked. That's not for you then. It's for somebody else because I know people who like it. So delete. You're trash. That's why you got blocked. That's why I almost didn't jump on this pod. But then if I don't go live, the trolls win. That's why I have to continue to do my lives, regardless of them coming in here being mean to me or not. I'm so talented. Thank you for complimenting me. Thank you for being nice to me. It's like a breath of fresh air every time somebody says something nice and not disrespectful, mean, rude, hateful, offensive. Thank you. I get that Jeremy Sochan in NBA is from Poland, but he's not a wrestler. Again, keep it about wrestling in the chat, y'all. Aleister Black and Zelina Vega as a pair on TV is going to be interesting. Yes, they're going to be like Rusev and Lana was. You see all the photos on my wall. How many have I met so far? A lot. I'd say about. Are we talking about just professional wrestlers, WWE, or are we talking about wrestlers and independent wrestlers as well? I met John Cena. I don't have a photo of him. I don't have a selfie with him, but I met John Cena back in the day. Never met Goldberg. I suppose I met Liv Morgan, but she canceled that morning, so I had to meet Bayley twice. Not mad at it. Wrestlers in general from all different companies. Sheesh. About 50, if I had to guess at that point then. Only like 12 or 15 of them from WWE, though. Only 15 professional wrestlers. The rest of them were independent. Because at the independent shows, you get to, like, mingle with them. You get to, hang out, ask them questions, pick their brain, talk to them. Meeting Goldberg would be cool. Roman Reigns. How were they when I met them? It's been a few I met too. They were all nice. All of them were nice. The only one that was weird, I have to say, was DDP, surprisingly enough. And that was only because I could tell he probably had and he wasn't like he was mean. He was just, you could tell he had a long morning. He probably was tired, jet lagged. Plus, I was recording him without his consent. And then, actually, Shane Helms, I call him the light wind because he was so mean to me years ago. By now, it's probably like 30 years ago almost. 25 years ago, we'll say. He was really mean to me in real life. When he came into my job, and I went up to him, I said, hey, man, I'm a big fan. I like what you do, whatever. Can't you see I'm trying to eat? And all he was doing was sitting at his table, had some tea and hush puppies. He didn't have his entree. He was just a jerk to me. He could have handled that a different way. So I don't like hurricane, a.k.a. light wind. I call him a tropical depression. Tropical depression is giving him too much credit. He's a dust devil. He's one of the things that spring up in a baseball field and go away after 10 seconds. That suicide dive, tornado DDT by Dom. I don't, I don't even know you, David. How am I gonna take you with me to the events if I don't know you? You can live vicariously through me though by watching my videos on YouTube. Have I met The Rock? No, I've never met The Rock. How long? All right, that's a tricky question. Mentally unstable. You asked me how long you live. That's your exact words. How long you live? Are you talking about how long am I gonna be live now? How long have I been going live? How many days a week do I go live? All that information is on my YouTube channel. I've been going live since March 1st of this year. I'm going to be live on here currently until Raw goes off the air, which is another roughly hour and some change. I'll be back on live again tomorrow night for NXT. Maybe later on tonight for WWE 2K25 gameplay video. Are you shocked about the spirit from Braun Breaker to Seth? Might be a spoiler for you. Yeah, that's definitely a spoiler for me, Soft Crust. Thanks for ruining the show for me. I knew that was the only matter of time when somebody spoiled it for me, if that even happened. Because somebody said The Rock came out on SmackDown, and they were lying about that. Shane Helms, a.k.a. Hurricane, he's the worst. That's why his career is done, because he was so mean to me that night. Which place did you work at that Hurricane came into? If I don't mind. There's this used to be this mom and pop barbecue shop in the town I live in called Nightdale Seafood and Barbecue. I worked there for 16 years. And it was at the new building when he came in. And that's when he was mean to me. When I was there working, I stepped out. And I was the one cooking his food. He lucky I ain't spitting his food or drop his steak on the floor and kick it across with my boot, you know? He lucky I ain't do nothing bad to his food. That's one thing you don't do. You don't mess with people who serve your food because they can do something to it behind your back and you not know it. What do I think of Ron Breaker's spirit? Dude, stop ruining the show for me, guys. That makes me not want to read the live chat. Jerks. If you know I'm watching it for the first time, why are you going to tell me what happened? Imagine if the roles were reversed and you watching it for the first time and somebody spoiled it for you. Would you be too happy about that? Anyway, back to the comments. Ibrahim, wrestling is real. However, you are fake. That's why you're getting blocked. You missed the start. I missed the whole show. That's why I'm having to watch it for the first time now. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. They're coward punks. No trolls don't really want none. Why they stubborn for? They need to go on somewhere. Every one of them who run their mouth is gonna get banned. Be cool or you're next. Treat people with respect. Cause ain't no troll hijacking my podcast. No trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. No trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. They're coward punks. No trolls don't really want none. They need to get lost under a bridge somewhere. Acting like some children. Put them in timeout or something. Always run their mouth and stay mad jealous. Got mods on it. No need to get my hands dirty. Nope. Trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. They're coward punks. No trolls don't really want none. I couldn't watch it live because I had to work a real job, instead of this that I do for free. So that's why I couldn't watch it at 8 a.m. this morning, because I had to be at my job at that exact same time. Real life is more important than work. Making money to pay the bills is more important than watching Raw, SmackDown, TNA, AEW, any of it. AJ Styles' final opponent could be? Good question. I haven't even thought that far ahead, Slay. That's a good question. I need the text of my troll song. Then somebody will steal it and claim it for themselves. If you like that song parody, I got 3 more of them. They're on my YouTube channel. Go check them out. All of them seem chill. Hi, Anthony. Hope all is well with you. In Tana, you met Amazing Red, Homicide, Conan, Ortiz, Santana. Wow, that's a huge list that you met. You met Brock, Dom, and Ray. You met Roman Reigns and the Usos. Nice. I've always wanted to meet Roman Reigns, man. I know that was an incredible experience to meet him. And thanks for liking my troll song. Contrary to what somebody said earlier about how it was trash, thank you for liking it. Because like I told them, at least somebody liked it. I know I like it. That's all that matters. No matter what anybody else thinks. That's me speaking from the heart. That's how I feel about them every time they jump in this chat saying something out of pocket. You've never met The Rock. I never met The Rock either. Three Amigos connects. Dom goes for the pin. Only got the 2 count. Already know. You think the song is cool too? Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. And like I said, if you like that song parody, I've got one that I did to the Batista theme song. I got another one I did to the Cody Rhodes theme song. And there's another one about my former employer and how that job used to be, how it was like working a shift there. So check them out under my song parodies playlist on my YouTube channel. I met John Cena. John Cena was cool, man. And the shirt he was wearing, man, his muscles was so big, he was about to tear his shirt open just from flexing, just from moving. His shirt was hanging on for dear life. That dude's huge. What's up, Lil John Westside boy? How you doing? Hope all is well with you. Finally a mod in the chat because the trolls have been out in droves. I know they come from Twitter. Every time I share my stream on Twitter, it attracts trolls. It attracts new subscribers, but with it comes a lot of hate and mean people as well. Thanks for spoiling it, Soft Crust. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Thank you for spoiling the show. I appreciate that. That's why I hate not being able to watch it live, because people spoil it if the internet doesn't spoil it. And then the notifications on my phone spoil it. I figured Dom won anyway, though, just because he's on fire for some reason. People like him. I was wanting Penta to win. I hope you're lying to me, and I hope Penta won. Super kick by Penta. Some of the wrestlers I watched when I first started watching wrestling, Hulk Hogan, definitely first name to come to my mind. Macho Man Randy Savage. Of course, Ric Flair. Rusev coming out. There's just a few to name a couple of them that I started out watching. I think Andre the Giant was still alive. I was watching him wrestle too. Dom got his belts like he about to leave. He's got the ring bell. Here go Dom cheating. Have I ever fought someone in real life? No. And I shut up for the person who I do fight because I'm going to lay him out. All this pent-up frustration and aggression I got. And then Dom uses the hammer as a cheap shot, hides it in his boot, hits the 619, and now the frog splash and then the 1-2-3. Thanks again for spoiling it for me, Soft Crust. Appreciate you, bro. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Dominik Mysterio for the win. And still the Intercontinental Champion, unfortunately. How heavy is this belt? Not very heavy. Maybe 2 or 3 pounds. My heaviest belt is the NXT 2.0 belt. That one weighs like 7, 8 pounds. I can't say this enough times, but Soft Crust, thank you for spoiling the show for me since I hadn't watched it yet, and I'm watching it for the first time. Please keep your spoilers to yourselves since I haven't watched it yet. Thank you, JD. I know, right? Especially when they know I haven't seen it yet. You lucky I don't block you, soft crust prick. You watch wrestling from all eras of from all companies, ECW, TNA, WCW, New Japan. I did too. I've seen all different brands, all different genres. Not genres, but all different areas, different styles. I enjoy the sport. I enjoy watching the products. That's why I'm a wrestling fan. I got my belts from, well, the big W belt came from a house show in Greensboro. The other two came from WWEshop.com. He needs to shave that dadgum mustache. That's what Dominik Mysterio needs to do. Looking like he got a slug on his lip. And now we got Jackie Redmond, Shucky Ducky, Quack Quack, interviewing LA Knight. Yeah. I know, right? Rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero. He was one of my favorites, too. Yes, I'm a WWE fan. That goes without saying. Lucha Libre, some of the ones we grew up with, Guerrero, the Mysterio family. Who to Guerrero? I haven't heard that name in a while. Actually, I did hear that name recently on AAA. Conan, La Parka, Psychosis, Penta. Psychosis, I remember Psychosis too. What do I think about WWE switching from Peacock to ESPN? The only good thing about that, with the PLEs now, you can watch them from the beginning anytime it goes live. So even 10 minutes after it goes live, you can go back to the beginning and watch it. Whereas Peacock, you had to wait for it to go off the air, and then a few hours after that before you can finally watch the product from the beginning. So that's the only good thing about Netflix. And it comes with my Spectrum package. Like, me paying for Spectrum includes ESPN, so I don't have to pay that $30. It's already included in my cable package. Shout out Pokemon business, NRG Enterprise. I'm gonna have to subscribe to you because I love Pokemon Go. I don't know if you're talking about Pokemon trading cards or the TV show, but I like Pokemon Go a lot. I might have to follow you. And that was a shout out, just me talking about you. 302 subscribers. I'm almost at your level. I'm actually at that level. Okay, we're about neck and neck. Just about different. We're podcasting about different things. That's all. Trading cards. Yeah, I like Pokemon Go. I play that every day. I play Pokemon Go every day. If you play Pokemon Go, I got one of my posts is my friend code on Pokemon Go. Add me as a friend. Hopefully you're a Valor. If not, I guess it's alright. I'd rather you be on the same team as me, but add me on Pokemon Go. You hate they switched to ESPN? Yeah, I mean, everybody. I was in my feelings about it too, still. And yes, Vale, I do remember you. How you doing? I hope all is well with you. What's my favorite wrestler and what cable package do I have? Favorite wrestler, John Cena. Cable package, Spectrum. That's how I got my Wi-Fi. That's how I'm able to stream with y'all right now. In WCW, other than the Lucha Libre style, I also watch people like Goldberg, Sting, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall. Good names. As we just saw Kairi Sane and Asuka in the back of the arena somewhere. Kairi Sane's cute to me. And in WWE, Rock, Roman Reigns, Usos, Bloodline. Rhea Ripley making her way out to the arena. Hello, Vale. Hello. I'm okay. Can't complain. I'm just dealing with all the trolls and all the haters. People being mean to me, as always. That's why I like when you guys are nice to me in chat. That happens more than the hate. So thank you for that. I wouldn't say WWE is bad. It's not as good as it was in the Attitude Era. Nothing's going to beat the Attitude Era. I feel like TKO is ruining WWE. That part I will admit, especially with the ticket prices for events and like going to Saudi Arabia for WWE WrestleMania 46 or 43. I mean, again, 44, whatever, 2026, 2027. I can't think straight. I'm sleep deprived. I don't get much sleep. I'm working 3 jobs, burning the candle at both ends, so I don't think or speak straight. I'm wearing myself out. Everybody who's mean, but they always get their comment in before I do it. I wish I could ban them before they speak. Where would I find you at? Team Valkyria is red. Here, I'll post the link to my Pokemon Go friend code in the chat right now. I'm about to go get it. That way you ain't got to go digging for it. My posts on this YouTube channel. Right there. Add me on Pokemon Go. You got the swipe. All right, you ready? Here comes the link for my Pokemon Go friend code. The first picture is my buddy and myself. Then if you swipe, it shows you my friend code. Here it comes. Anybody who play Pokemon Go, there it is. Add me. And Team Valor is definitely red. Red team go. Red team go. What do I think about Vince's decision to end Undertaker's streak? Ruin to retire undefeated. That's what I think about that. And Brock Lesnar, of all the people to do it, ugh. Give me a break. WWE, one thing confuses you is a brand split. I mean, it's confusing at first, but once you get used to it. Now, what gets confused is when people from SmackDown go to Raw or Raw go to SmackDown. That's when it gets confusing. I get what you mean by that. And then with NXT and TNA battling each other, that gets confusing at times too. So I get where you're coming from with that comment. Attitude Era was peak WWE. Yes, indeed. Vince getting out stunned every week by Stone Cold. That was awesome. Every time he stunned Vince, I would scream. Then DX taking over WCW. Those are the highlights of the Attitude Era for me right there, y'all. I grew up to that kind of. And then the bra and panties matches. Boy, that's what made me a man. But I like how women's wrestling is now more than it was than just sex objects. They're more than just TNA, you know. No pun intended. Yep. I'm glad you agree with me, JD. It should have been, if anybody beat Undertaker for that streak, it shouldn't have been Brock Lesnar. It should have been, I don't know, Roman Reigns, John Cena. Not no daggone Brock Lesnar. And it shouldn't have ended to begin with. He should have retired with the undefeated WrestleMania streak. I agree with you as well. Do I think Vince can bring back WWE to what it used to be? I hope Vince doesn't come back. In some ways, Triple H is handling it better because you gotta remember when Vince was in control of WWE, everybody had a gimmick. One person was a garbage man, then you had a guy that was a clown, and you had a guy that was a, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had a profession, so to speak. Whereas now, it's just people being more themselves. That part of the storylines I like more than when Vince was doing it. What about this new coder? And I saw that comment before you deleted it, John. You could have let that slide. I don't care. That's what happened tonight on Raw. I guess that's what happened on Raw. Brock Lesnar came back and he took over the Vision. What about the new Cody Rhodes? Cody Rhodes. That's a lot better than his Stardust gimmick. Do I think Vince will this split certain tag teams' roots? Yeah, I know, right? They split them up. They be tag team for a long time and then they go separate ways. I hope Gunther stays gone. Him and Brock Lesnar. I don't like them. Neither one of them. I hope they stay hidden. Go on and get. You think Santino Marella should have ended Undertaker's streak? Go on, PS. All right. Yeah. That'll be the day in an alternate universe. In backwards land. Dashing Cody Rhodes is better than Stardust. That was a better gimmick to me. So now it's Kairi Sane and Rhea Ripley versus the Kabuki Warriors, I guess. No, Kairi Sane and Rhea Ripley 1-on-1. No contest. Rhea Ripley won this. I ain't even watched it yet and I know what happened. Do you like getting blocked, North Dallas? Because that's what's going to happen. Get his title back. I hope so. When he had both belts, that was so classy. The way he would flick them. I loved Roman Reigns with 2 belts. That was awesome. Have I met some Attitude Era wrestlers? Other than DDP, that's it. Not really. And Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, Lita, they're from the Attitude Era. So, yeah, I guess I have met a few. One time I met Ron Simmons. He was in the concourse in the middle of a sea of people. I got to walk up to him and shake his hand. I didn't get his autograph, but I get to shake his hand. Roman does need another title run. What you mean, Nicholas? Agree to disagree on that one. Rhea Ripley is taking the fight to Kairi Sane, as I knew would happen. But we got Asuka outside the ring in Kairi's corner, and Io outside the ring in Rhea's corner. Chop to the chest by Kairi. Another chop. She lighting Rhea up. She trying. But I already know. Rhea is too powerful and too strong, too tough. Too much of a powerhouse for Kairi Sane. Exactly. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. Suplex by Rhea. You tried to watch WWE, but you couldn't get into it. The only wrestler you like now is CM Punk. I've tried to watch WWE and I love it. And the main wrestler I like is John Cena. Do I think Cody will turn heel? Probably one day eventually. Just like Jey Uso's about to turn heel, I feel like. I like WWE more and more every year. As I get older, I like it more. It's amazing what you'll do to try to survive, right? To try to impress your mentor who you disappointed on Saturday night. That's the motivation. Oh yeah, I gotta type a new pinned message. I did this last night on my live reaction video for Bound for Glory. And I'm gonna do it again tonight, John. Because this is what them haters need to do. This is what the trolls need to do right there. Anybody coming here trolling me, that's what you need to do. Take a hint out of John Cena's playbook and be better than that. You think Jay would be a good heel? I want him to go heel, but they're shaping it up to be that, especially after Crown Jewel and how that match ended with Roman Reigns. I know that was confusing too. The way Shield split up when Seth Rollins betrayed him. And Asuka up on the apron. What's she doing? Io's about to pull her down. I already know. Where Io at? She's about to get her some. Or not. Io just stand over there holding her head. Rhea going outside the ring to intercept Asuka. The distraction is going to give Kairi Sane the advantage. I already know. Oh, Io creeping up on Asuka. Io looking good always. Look at the shorts. They fitting her just right. Baseball slide by Kairi Sane got Rhea. Io takes the fight to Asuka. Cameraman, get in close with Io. Oh, and then a jumping clothesline by Kairi stopped her momentum. Buzzsaw kick by Asuka. I guess as the Kabuki Warriors control the. Life's not a race, but you're busy. So every hearty breakfast, weeknight dinner, and healthy snack you can shop for without going to the store. Who will John Cena last match be against? I'm hoping Joe Hendry. The Shield was a solid group. Trying to figure out why Rollins turned on him. I saw his explanation as to why he did, but it still confused me. Because he's arrogant. He's self-absorbed. He's selfish. He's all about himself. That's why he did that. I don't want it, but there's rumors that Brock will be Cena's last match. I'd like to see Priest be Cena's last match. If it's true and Brock is Cena's last match, Cena needs to win that. They don't need to have Brock Lesnar beat him up again. It needs to be Cena tearing him up. I don't see Priest being his last match because they're trying to run it back and have people he's faced like classic matches. They're trying to replay them. They're trying to do that again, like the AJ Styles match the other day. I think Randy Orton would be a good candidate for his last match, if not Joe Hendry. Do you think Paul? Don't spoil it for me. That's why John is blocking it. Don't spoil the show for me, guys. Y'all already getting around to Brock Lesnar coming out and messing with the Vision and turning on Seth and etc. I said that 1,000 times on this stream alone. Don't spoil it for me. I haven't seen the product yet. Damn. It makes me not even want to read y'all comments, to be honest. I think from now on, when I go live and watch the show after it's going off the air, I'm not even going to read y'all comments. I wish I could swipe them away. And then I'm not going to be chatting with nobody. I'm just ignoring everything from here down. I'm not going to be even talking to y'all. And then you'd be all in your feelings. So I'm not saying hey to everybody individually like I normally do. What up, Zeta? How you doing? Hope all is well with you. If Brock was my father, I'd run away from home and get me a different dad. After this, are you ready to try to solve next opponents in terms of WWE like Charlotte Holmes? I'm always trying to do that. Trying to guess what's going to happen next, what feud's going to shape up. That's me all the time. That's why I said Joe Hendry, JD. You say it should be John Cena's last match should be against somebody new or young, not a nostalgic match. Joe Hendry. That's new. That's somebody that's trying to make a name for themselves. He's already red hot. That would put him over the edge, I feel like. Even if John Cena beat him up. Obafemi. Ooh, that would be a good match. I heard a rumor that they're trying to bring Obafemi up the main roster so he can face Brock Lesnar. That's why he had to drop the title to Ricky Saints. But then years later, Brock chilled back. Dean and Roman were good. Supposed to forget Seth turns back on him. Supposed to trust again. That's the part I'm stuck on. I know, right? I don't want Dominik Mysterio to be John Cena's last match. Please spare me of that. I know that's your guy. No, thank you. Since that Rollins character is all about himself, Dean and Roman knew. Since that's Roman's character to be all in for himself, Dean and Roman knew that they decided to join him. But I know. You think Shield should reunite? No. No. The way Rollins is going, it's going to be a new version of the Shield. That's kind of what the vision is in a way. Actually, to be honest, Dark State is like the new Shield, especially the way they come out through the crowd. They got wearing all black. They kind of give me Shield vibes every time they do something. Chester, what up? How you doing? I hope all is well with you. I'm not saying it wouldn't be a good match, Dom versus John Cena. I just don't want to see it. I don't like Dominik Mysterio. There's so many other people they can put him in a match with. You like Rollins' track record with teams, man. Smacks Roman in the back with a chair, ends the Shield. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Dark State is the new Shield for sure. They also give me vibes of the Nexus. Remember the Nexus? Any of those factions that have taken over shows. Oh, that kick on Io Sky's chin connected. Damn. But yeah, any of those teams that invade shows, that's what the Dark State reminds me of. Nexus, NWO, DX. They give me all those kind of feelings. I agree with JD. Dom should lose his title to John Cena, but not in his last match. Nexus was badass. The theme song was fire, too. It still is. I still listen to that theme song to this day. Authors of Pain is way better than Dark State. Agree to disagree on that as well. They're just bigger, more burly guys. Riptide, is this going to connect? Kyrie angle counter. Yep. And then she sends Rhea out onto the apron. Yes, Harrison, I'm live. I've been live for about an hour and some change. Dealing with a bunch of hating trolls, like I always have to deal with. But I'm getting more love than that, so it evens itself out and then some. Hope all is well with you, Harrison. Trolls and spoilers. That's what I've been dealing with on this stream tonight. Oh, Rio shoulder first into the ring post. Rollins teaming with Buddy Murphy in the greater good. I remember that. Yep, he abused Murphy, treat him like garbage, beat him up. Yeah, I remember that. For the greater good. Yeah, I remember that. How can I forget? I did forget, but you quickly reminded me of that part of WWE that happened in the past. That's about like, who remembers Sandow, Damian Sandow, being Miz's puppet, looking like him, dressing like him, having the same moves. Who remembers Damian Sandow? Miz Dow, he called himself. Who remembers that? Imagine Brock becomes the division, they attack Rollins, and then Roman Reigns comes out and he ends up getting beat up, and then Dean Ambrose returns. That'd be sick. That'd be awesome. You're a good booker. You should be a promoter. Javon Evans versus John Cena. Now you're talking, John. Javon Evans versus John Cena in his final match. Now you're talking. Sure. Thank you for love and respect, JD, Harrison, John, all the people who are kind to me. You guys are the reason why I keep doing this, and I put up with the hate the trolls throw at me. You're the reason why I continue to do it. Kyrie off the top rope. What's she going to do? Insane elbow? Nope, she has to roll through, and I bet the riptide hits. Yep. Rhea catches her. No, Razor's Edge even. Boom. Right in the middle of the ring. Then a niche running knee. Could it be? Nope. Kyrie got a shoulder up at 2. Yeah, Rollins had J&J security. I forgot about that. The Stooges. You posted a couple videos. I'm about to check them out, Harrison. Yeah, Mizdow. That gimmick was crazy, right? Hey, Elena, how you doing? Hope all is well with you. AOP is better than Dark State in a ring matches with DIY era and others, and they kept well. That and in that retrospect, yeah, you're right. So far as ring ability, AOP is better than Dark State. But so far as like making impacts and taking over shows and decimating people, Dark State's got the advantage over AOP. They got the numbers game and everything. Only thing AOP had was, what's his name, Paul Ellering. He ain't gonna do no damage. He ain't gonna do no physicality. Yeah, Javon versus Cena. That's a very good final match for John Cena, I think. If he's only got 4 more matches, 4 more appearances. They're not even matches. So if he does win the Intercontinental Championship, what's he gonna do? Defend it and lose it? So I want him to win the IC belt from Dom, but how is that gonna play out in the grand scheme of things? You miss Daniel Bryan. Go to AEW. He's on commentary. Bryan Danielson. Chris Benoit, Eddie, best team of them all. You said like he died or something. Daniel Bryan's still alive. Can't wrestle. He wrestled for a while in AEW when he wasn't supposed to, and it ended up putting him in a seat for good. Not like paralyzed in a seat for good, but in a seat like sitting ringside watching the matches instead of being a part of it. That's what I meant to say. Chris Benoit, Eddie, best tag team of all. That's up to your opinion. That's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. I don't agree with that. Best team of all time is probably Legion of Doom. Playing Elena. Thanks for asking. I'm well. What's with Dark State? Well, they're supposed to be joining Seth Rollins' versus Division. I doubt that. That's too many people in one faction. I doubt that's going to happen. One of them might join the division when they move up the main roster, though, but not the whole group. Kyrie caught Kyrie off the top rope when she tried a high fly move. Is she gonna convert this into a riptide? I thought she's going to switch it up and be a riptide out of nowhere. Oh no, it's a flatliner. He'll have to vacate the title when he retires. The IC belt, if John Cena won it. Io Sky with a buzzsaw kick on Asuka on the outside of the ring. I love looking at Io Sky. Io Sky with them shorts, boy, I tell you. Ripley with a headbutt, and then she scoops Kairi Sane up and hits the riptide. Game over. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Rhea Ripley for the win. I knew that was going to happen. That's why I wasn't really paying much attention to the match. I called that when the match started. I knew that was going to happen. I'm looking at Io Sky, though. She is so hot. And now Asuka blindsides her. Sends her head first into the ring post. Boo. Why do I see a miss coming? I feel like she's going to miss her. Why do I feel like she's going to miss Kairi Sane? She's going to try to aim for Rhea, but she's going to hit Kairi with it. Again, I haven't seen this yet. I'm watching it all for the first time because I had to work this morning, a real job. Matter of fact, I was in a coffee shop by myself for the first time this morning. It went well. It's just nervous. I'm always still nervous and I don't know, in my feels. Kyrie with a kendo stick to the back of Rhea Ripley as she's about to do something to Asuka through the commentator table. What's Asuka about to do? DDT on the table? Oh, and the table didn't break. Oof. You can hear the thud of Rhea Ripley's skull on the table when she hit. And Kabuki Warrior standing tall over a fallen Rhea Ripley and Io Sky somewhere down and out. And a commercial break. She always looked good, JD. Especially them shorts, though. Them shorts was hugging her just right. Did I see that clip? Benoit Ashley returned and looked super old. Mystical, go troll somebody else. But Chris Benoit been dead for years. A typo, Zeef. Chris Benoit and Jimmy Savile. Who is that? I don't even heard that guy. That must not have been one of the best matches of all time because I never heard of him. I think he retires as IC from Don being his final match and then relinquished it back to whoever he beat for it. What? Okay. Or loses to either Javon or Femi. Now that's more realistic. John Cena winning the belt from Dom, then losing it to Javon or Femi. That's more realistic than him retiring with it or vacating it. Brock Lesnar having his own faction would be interesting. What would they call the group, though? Nothing, because it's not going to happen, and I don't want it to happen. Remember when Lesnar and Shelton Benjamin were a tag team called the Minnesota Stretching Crew during the WWF days? Vaguely remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. How was Raw? Didn't catch it. Observing stuff, I'm watching it for the first time, and people keep jumping in live chat, spoiling it for me. I'm about halfway through it. So far, it's been good, though. Did I ever see Brock Lesnar versus Jimmy? I don't know who Jimmy Savile is. Is that really a person, or are you trolling me? I'm going to look him up now. Because I never heard of Jimmy Savile in my entire 42 years of watching wrestling. Jimmy Savile is a legit wrestler, though. But I never heard of him before. I was today years old when I heard of a Jimmy Savile. So I don't know any of the questions you're asking me about him. or comments you're making about him, for that matter. Seth Rollins injured off a crown jewel. We'll see him next week. I haven't seen whatever video that's made out of AI going around about whatever you're talking about, Mystical. I have no idea. I don't have much time, free time to surf the web like that. Zeef. Yes, I know who Hayabusa is. Talking about I must be a... Somebody talk to Zeef. Talking about I must be a not new to wrestling. I'm new to wrestling, really? Or a casual fan, really? Somebody get on him. Handle my light work for me. All because I don't know who Jimmy Savile is. That's not a household name. But all because I don't know one wrestler don't mean I'm not a freaking fan. Brock Lesnar used to hit a nice shooting star press back in the day. I remember that. His big stuff going off the top rope doing that. He almost broke his neck doing that one time. And now the Usos in the locker room talking to each other. A lot of tension going on between them two. You mean to tell me we helped the tribal chief out and it's still our fault? Like we still I'm a casual wrestler, even though I went to WrestleMania 42 in Vegas. Even though I watched every single Raw, SmackDown, NXT, PLE, I'm just casual. You're not really sitting well with me, Zeef. I thought he was trolling. How? It's okay to be a blocked person too, because that's what you are, Zeef. Delete. I appreciate you trying to go after the vision, right? I got my own triple threat match. I can't make the same mistake I made in Perez, trying to stick my neck out for Roman. Cost me a World Heavyweight Championship. I wasn't ready for my match. Man got hurt. I'm a new wrestling fan or a casual wrestling fan. I don't. If you mean casual by being laid back and just relaxing while I'm watching my show, yeah. Trying to be at least. Too busy having to deal with these stupid trolls. Oh, he's done. I blocked him, JD. That's why his name is Garbage Zifa. Just another jabroni. That's all he is. Just like all the other trolls. All the other trolls and him are jabronis. Scum of the earth. That's what they are. And now we got Bronson Reed coming out. Not to mention the stuff that happened when I was a child or when I was younger and out there staying up all night drinking. You know, it's hard to remember literally every piece of detail in wrestling history off the top without hesitation. During these heated bloodline moments, there's one man that could get things back. Uso again. That man is honorary. Uso, Sami Zayn. I'm weak. And he's too busy defending the United States Championship on SmackDown every Friday in an open challenge. So he ain't going to be involved in no bloodline anything. I kind of like how he's doing that, keeping the John Cena United States Open Challenge theme going. Now they're showing what happened to Crown Jewel with that spear through the barricade by Braun Breaker, just Jimmy Uso. Is it bad that trolls be being so hateful and mean to me? I can't wait to jump off the camera. I can't wait for the show to end so I can finally not have to deal with them. Is that bad? You missed the old NXT Black and Gold product. Yeah, but I like the new school. It's kind of almost back to the black and gold. Because remember they had NXT 2.0 with the, you know, tie-dye look. That's why that belt came from. That's why that belt is multicolored like that. At least it's not that era no more. Jimmy don't look too hurt. He making a beat. I mean, he's walking kind of gingerly. You can see he's hurting. But he's walking straight to the ring about to hurt Bronson Reed. Try to at least. Taking the fight to him. And now Bronson Reed taking the fight right back to him. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. I hear a crowd chanting it. If he come out, you already know. Yeah, I remember when they first branded it like that with the tie-dye and they had unveiled a new belt. Ric Flair chop go woo on Bronson Reed's chest. Even the apron around the ring had the tie-dye look. It was cool, colorful. That was when Braun Breaker had the title, and Carmelo Hayes had the belt at that point during that era of NXT. That was after Finn Balor had done his thing there. That version of Finn Balor was the best. The NXT version of Finn with the demon and the war paint. Oh my gosh, I missed that version of Finn. They need to bring that back. Have that be John Cena's match. Jimmy off the top rope, got caught in midair. Bronson Reed slams him down. World's strongest slam. The page out of Mark Henry book. World's strongest. I'm saying it like that on purpose because that's how Mark Henry would say it. And he rips the shirt off Jimmy Uso, exposing his taped up ribs. Yeah, Gargano Ciampa, they had some bangers, boy. They beat each other up. Would be friends with each other, turn on each other. Friends with each other, turn on each other. I'm like, why would you try to befriend that person again if they did that to you the first time and you know they're known for doing that? Just like right now, DIY is still a tag team. Even though they done turned on each other 20,000 times. It's like, dude, if you know that person is known for backstabbing you, why bring them back into your life? Yo, crime time. I like how you said that. I'm mentally on the table. I like how you said that. You just gave me crime time vibes, but you put my spin on it. I like that. Trey time. You make me think, it's Tiffy time. That's what I think of when I see that last part of that comment. I know, right? The body tape. That's just a bullseye on your whatever part of your injured body. Whenever they tape themselves up, that's like, hey, focus on this part. It's like, draw some attention to the part that you're hurting on. I always said that too, observing stuff. Favorite feud of all time? Sheesh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'm gonna say Triple H Rock. That was a fun one. They went back and forth with each other back in the day. Right, give them a target. Like, hey, make your punches land here. Kick me there. That's what that bandage says. Focus your attacks on this area only. Notice I'm letting the ads play so I can interact with y'all's chat more. Even though people come in here being mean, hopefully they stay away. But we know they're gonna come back like they always do. Haters gonna hate. They're gonna do their job. Me being a casual fan and all. 334 subscribers, though. I'll take it. If that's what it takes to get the 500 subscribers, I gotta have haters subscribing just so they can be mean to me. So be it. That's the way it is, I guess. Punk Hardy 09. Wow. I remember that. Stone Cold McMahon. Yes, those were good factions. Good feuds as well. Good rivalries, y'all are naming. Did I ever need Natalia Neidhart? No, I did not, but I would love to. That'd be awesome. Her sister's fine, by the way. I forget her name, but Natty's sister. Back to the show. Let's go. Bronson Reed in control of the match, of course, because heels are on top during the breaks and coming out of them. Thanks for subscribing, JD. Appreciate you, bro. I can tell a lot of people subscribe because when I jumped up here, I had like, I don't know, 323 subscribers. Now I got 330 something. Thanks, Mano Culture. I appreciate Mano Culture. I'm sorry I said that wrong. Mano Culture. Thank you so much. Mike, you can get blocked. Coming here all caps saying that nonsense. Going somewhere. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. You're coward punks. No trolls don't really want none. Why you stubborn for? You need to go somewhere. Every one of you who run your mouth is gonna get banned. Be cool or you're next. Treat people with respect. Cause ain't no troll hijacking my podcast. Nope, trolls don't want none. Nope, trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. No trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. They're coward punks. No trolls don't really want none. They need to get lost under a bridge somewhere. Acting like some children, put them in timeout or something. Always run their mouth and stay mad jealous. Got mods on it. No need to get my hands dirty. Nope, trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. They're coward punks. No trolls don't really want none. That was the song for him, pretty much. Most underrated wrestler of all time, Mick Foley. Yeah, I agree. How long have I been doing my podcast? Since March 1st, 2025. So only like 8 months. I've only been doing this for 8 months. I've come a long way in a short time. Yeah, but his comment, you could tell he was doing it as a troll, bro. I get some old people do that so they can see the text more clearly. But that guy, with what he was saying within his content, within his comment, you could tell he was being a troll. Observer stuff. He said, and I quote, "I found your pants. In order for you to get them back, you will need to send me a jar of peanut butter. For every day I don't receive peanut butter, I will verbally assault your pants." That's not an old person. That's a troll. Oh, is he going for the tsunami? Oh, it's over. Injured ribs and all. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Bronson Reed for the win. I knew it. I knew he was going to win. That's why I won't pay much attention. That's not a weirdo. That's a jerk. People like that, like I said, if they would put that time and effort into something positive and meaningful, the world would be a better place. Jimmy can't win a singles match. He can. I've seen him do it. It's just been a while. And also, he's a tag team wrestler, so it's hard for them to, be a singles competitor when they're used to having a partner to tag. Everybody throwing ones up. I see him behind Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker. Are they going to leave civilly? Nope. Of course, Braun Breaker stopped 2 steps later. He's going to turn around and go in the ring and mess with Jimmy. Boo. I like Braun Breaker more when he was NXT. And a spear on Jimmy in the middle of the ring. And this is the part where Jay comes out to help him. I hope. If not, he's in trouble. And now while Reed holds him, Breaker runs the ropes and about to hit him with that 20-mile-an-hour spear after the first spear. Like you said, observing stuff, that bandage on his waist, it's like hit spear here. And now they just ripped the bandage off. Actually, all of them can really wrestle, Flair. Agree to disagree with you as well. Might not be as well as some other wrestlers, but they can wrestle. Is he about to put him through the barricade again? Nope. Jay come out. Let's go. It's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. He super kicks Bronson Reed. And now they're about to double team Jay. Is this when Roman comes out or what? Alright, Jay's trying to fight back, but it's only so much he can do when it's 2-on-1. As Bronson Reed splashes him. Damn! Come on, Jay. Alright, big free. Super kick Bronson Reed. Alright. He rolled out of the ring. And now Jimmy back to his feet in the ring. Okay. They're actually standing their ground. Show of love and respect between the brothers. Okay. Maybe. Jay keeps saying, I told you. You didn't tell me nothing. That's what I said of him, Jimmy. You didn't tell me ish. Is that green shirt guy not front and center? He's on the corner of the barricade. No, that's just somebody wearing a green Cena shirt. But again, we haven't seen green shirt guy in like 2 months by now. He's normally front and center ringside, but we ain't seen him conspicuous by his absence still. And now we got Bayley and Lyra sitting right there before they walk out into the curtain, into the arena. Cool story, Flair. But you know this is professional wrestling, not high school wrestling, right? Right. Bronson, I didn't know them only going by first names and not appearance, and I guess they were brothers. They're not brothers. They're just, I don't know why you want to call them Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed. They could have named them anything. They chose, and then there was a Braun Breaker, or no, Braun Strowman. Why are they stuck on these Braun names? Like, get some creation. They don't notice Shane Helms pulling the strings and calling the shots, making them names like that. Just like Americano. I bet that's another Shane Helms idea. Woo! Lyra Valkyria coming out. Woo! Woo! My former wife. I like Bayley's tassels tonight. One fall. Jimmy Kayfabe injured. He might be. He was already walking out there injured to start the show out. Yeah, I'm surprised Jimmy got back up too. You heard about Scott Steiner's son training for wrestling? What? Hey, second generation superstar. I'm not surprised. Just like, you know, Devon got a couple sons. They do wrestling stuff. Devon Dudley, he's got 2 sons. They be wrestling in independent circuits. Say hello to my Iranian fans. I say hey to all my fans. Anybody who watches me, I say hey to them every time they jump into the live chat. How much money have Green Shirt got all time near ringside? How much money have Green Shirt got all time near ringside? I don't know what that comment means, but yeah, you're right. Green Shirt got to be ringside all the time. That's why I'm surprised we haven't seen him in the past couple months. I guess it's well ran dry. Because it costs a lot to go to every single show and sit ringside. John, I hope all goes well with the doctor, man. I've been praying for you, bro. Wonder why they Braun Breaker won't go under his real name. Nothing personal, his ring name, but his real name is already cool. That's what I'm saying. I guess so when they jump ship and go to AEW, that's when they break out their real name. Like Copeland, Adam Copeland, Edge. He was Edge in WWE. He couldn't have that same name in a different organization, so he had to go by his real name. That's probably why they have to have stage names even if they're not very cool ones. Really, that's his real name? Bronson Rick Steiner? I knew he was Scott Rick Steiner's son, but I know his last name was Steiner. I should have known that, though. Again, if he goes to AEW, he'll break out his real name. Oh, now I see what you're saying. Brought Rick Steiner is Scott Steiner's son. And Rick Steiner's son is Braun Breaker. Am I understanding this right? Because Big Papa Pump is Scott Steiner. Big Papa Pump steroids back then. He sold everything until the shirt. Until he had just the shirt on his back. I get what you meant by that one. I've heard so many rumors about that dude, the green shirt guy. I heard he got hit by CM Punk back in the day, so they gave him ringside tickets for life. I heard he's an eccentric millionaire that's got money to blow. I heard he's a real estate agent who's got money to blow. I heard every single thing. I heard he's a referee's brother or related to a referee. That's how he's able to go. I've heard so many different rumors about that dude. That's your kayfabe right there. Green shirt guys and ultimate kayfabe. Back to the show. Let's go. They got similar names like that. Are they? So their last name isn't just Steiner. It's Rick Steiner or Rex Rech Steiner. I thought their last name was Steiner, like Steiner Brothers. I didn't. I never known their real names until now. I have no idea what that says. Google Translate. Don't fail me now. That's one and done. That's a no. One on one. Who? I'm sorry. Who? Son of a donkey premieres Netflix. Theo and Nathan cited. Who? I'm sorry. Who? I don't know who those guys are. I don't care to know who they are. They're not wrestlers. So why are they being featured in the crowd? And now Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez in the ring. What? Bailey's texting Michael Cole. What do you? Okay, the person in the live chat with the foreign language. This is a WWE podcast. Please talk about wrestling, not football or soccer or whatever you're talking about. That foreign language says Palmeiras doesn't have a World Cup. Which, what does that have to do with wrestling? And then they're chanting. I like that chant. Hey, hey, Bailey. Ooh, ah. I want to know if you'll be my girl. Exactly. Team. This is a wrestling podcast. Why are we talking about soccer? Go find a soccer channel to talk about that on. Don't do it here. I'm more than certain there's one out because there's a YouTube channel for everything now. Just like the people want to jump here and talk about politics earlier. There's a YouTube channel for that. This ain't the one, though. Oh, yeah, and Shucky Ducky Quack Quack, by the way, because Lyra, Valkyria, Bailey, and Roxanne hot. So hot. I like how Raquel and Roxy is matching. They got their gears kind of matching each other tonight. Again, wrestling channel. Keep the comments wrestling related, please. Thoughts on Mike Santana winning the TNA World Championship? I think it's awesome too. I saw that coming. After that video package to end Impact last Thursday, I knew he was going to win that belt. And it was very emotional end to Bound for Glory when he presented it to his daughter like that. I thought that was really heartfelt and really nice of him. Thanks for ruining it, LJ. I haven't yet. How are you? Hope all is well. Thanks for ruining the show for me. Thank you. I'm watching it for the first time because I had to work this morning and didn't get to watch it live. Thank you, pal, for ruining the show like everybody else has been doing. And you wonder why you're no longer a mod. Now the battle goes outside the ring between Judgment Day, Bayley, and Lyra. Yeah, I'm from now on effective immediately. I'm no longer reading live chat. When I have to watch it after it goes off the air, I'm not going to read y'all's live chat no more. I'm going to just ignore every comment and not talk to nobody and just watch my show because I'm tired of people spoiling it when I didn't watch it live. So spoiling it for me have ruined it for everybody. You just changed my whole dynamic of my podcasting ventures moving forward. Thank you. Thank every single one of you for spoiling it for me tonight. Yeah, that segment with Mike Santana. What a way to go off the air on Bound for Glory with him and his daughter having that moment. That was a good way to end the show. I know it's messed up. It takes a handful of bad eggs to ruin the whole batch, man. Because it's going to happen again. It's coming Friday night. I have to work. I won't get off until almost midnight. I'm going to have to watch the show 4 hours after it goes off the air. If I jump up here and get on camera and watch it, people are going to be ruining it then, too. Like, they know I didn't watch it live, and then you're going to sit there and spoil it for me while I'm trying to watch it in real, you know. And they wonder why I have to take, you know what. Anyway. Happy birthday, Ben Dope. Look, you almost got me. And that's why you're getting banned, because you almost had me. I was that close to saying it. That close to saying it. You tried. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. They're coward punks. No, trolls don't really want none. Yeah, laugh it up, Chuck. Yuck it up, LJ. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here? Which TNA wrestlers do you think will join WWE when their contracts are up? Or who do you like to see in TNA join WWE next? That's a tricky question too. TNA? Because you got to think, a lot of former WWE wrestlers are in TNA. And now that they're with WWE, things get interesting. Because you got to think, Jordan Grace just joined the main roster, even though they don't use her. I don't know, maybe Mike Santana. Right as you were typing, I said it. Mike Santana, yep. Mike Santana for main roster on WWE. That'd be interesting. Joe Hendry's already halfway there. You should have known, LJ, if I'm going live reaction on my Raw 6 hours after the show went off the air, that I'm not watching it. I haven't watched it yet, you know what I'm saying? It should be implied that if I go live for my live reaction video 8 hours after the show goes off the air, I haven't watched it yet, and you shouldn't be spoiling it for me. I shouldn't have to say that. Should go without being saying. I'm so annoyed. But it's gonna be interesting to see it happen in real time. Like at least I know what happened, but it's gonna be cool to watch it happen, even though I've been spoiled and know what's gonna happen. It's annoying. If I don't get spoiled with the Facebook posts and the Instagram posts or the notifications on my phone, which I had cut off since last week, so I didn't get ruined. Y'all ruined it in the live chat. Not, you know who I'm talking about. You know who you are, the ones who ruined it for me. A lot of y'all being cool and not spoiling the surprise for me. But a lot of people aren't being like that. They're going to jump in the chat and don't even say, hey, just say that instead. LJ, that was kind of messed up. Instead of having a greeting or saying, hey, how are you? Just say, oh, did you see what happened? That was blah, blah, blah. And Russell's recent left WWE should be in TNA. Santos Escobar, yeah, man. That's a good one. Apollo Crews, I haven't seen him in a minute. Cedric Alexander's on TNA now. Rich Swan's in TNA. I remember when he was on tour. Masha Slamovich, I'd like to see her on main roster. I haven't seen her on TNA in a while. I don't know what's going on with Masha. Especially with her name. Her last name gets me going. I like how they call her Slamovich. Because if you say it fast, it's like you're saying something else. Prediction to Survivor Series, 2 War Games matches, 1 Raw, 1 SmackDown, 1 men, 1 women, or both. You know how they do it. Probably only a men's War Games match and a women's War Games match. Raw versus SmackDown for both. They just had the NXT versus TNA version of War Games not a couple weeks ago on live program in NXT, the weekly show. Yeah, Masha should be main roster just because of her name. Slamovich. Because she gets out there and slams them bitches. What's up, Javier? How you doing? Hope all is well with you. And now behind the ref's back, Raquel Rodriguez assaulting Bailey. Throws her back into the ring. Can't complain, man. Just having to dodge spoilers and hating trolls. Just trying to duck all that. Lyra makes a save for her team. Hope all is well with you, bro. You like Santos Escobar? Unfortunately, wasn't used after he left the LWO. I know, right? Have you watched the whole Raw? No, I'm watching it for the first time. That's why and people have spoiled the ruin. They've ruined the end for me. I know what happens because like 8 people done told me what happens, even though they know I haven't watched it yet, which is annoying AF. Between people being hateful to me. Oh, Lyra just slapped Bailey. What did the 5 fingers say to Bailey's face? Slap! Lyra just slapped the taste out of her mouth, yo. Yo. And then Bailey ran past Lyra and cross-bodied both the Judgment table. And it fired Bailey up. She's bouncing their head off the commentator table, sent Raquel into the ring post. Yo, Bailey just snapped. Something triggered in her just then when that slap happened. She is just letting out that aggression on her opponents. As she goes to the top rope. About to hit that Macho Man-esque elbow drop. Boom, connected on Roxy. And then the Rose Plant. Yo, Bailey got fired up. That slap is what she needed, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Lyra Valkyria for the win. Good stuff. Lyra slapped the taste out of Bailey's mouth, and it pissed her off. She took it out on her opponents. From now on, need to get slapped every now and then more often. It's going to make her do all that. Aww, they're hugging. Bailey and Lyra, that is. WWE does rule, I agree. It's been a lot that happened. Masha was arrested because of What? No way. That's really what happened? That's why I ain't seen Masha? LJ is one of my viewers. He's one of my fans. That slap did fire up, JD. Who's Ric Flair's cousin? Lyra finally Bailey's two-sidedness. Ah, I see what you're saying. Because she's been conflicted this whole time, like battling demons or something. I don't know what's going on with Bailey. Those cryptic vignettes have been really weird. Key to that puzzle. Now the Paulus Seth Rollins somewhere in the back of the arena. Casey Navarro, yeah. Casey Navarro's got some talent. He don't need AJ Francis. Matter of fact, AJ Francis ditched him. He's going to be back soon. I haven't seen him ever since AJ Francis ditched him, to be honest. He took in Rich Swann and got rid of Navarro. That's right, Alexis. WWE. That's right. Roman Reigns, that's right. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. And that knee injury that Navarro has was probably caused by AJ Francis when he turned on him. See, now I see what's playing out with y'all spoiling it about the Bronze turning on Seth Rollins as the end of the show. Because 18 people done told me the end of the show, even though they know I haven't seen it yet. And now I see how that could play out, the way Seth's all buttering him up, saying how he loves them and hyping them up all night. Cody Rhodes sucks. I agree. I mean, only reason why I say that is because he beat Roman Reigns and ended his streak. Roman Reigns should have beat Bruno Sammartino's record. Seth Rollins should have beat, or Cody Rhodes should have beat Seth Rollins at WrestleMania that year, not Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns should have beat Bruno Sammartino's record. Nobody's going to touch that now. Roman Reigns was the only one that could get close to it, and they ruined it. They should have did that different. Chris Fleming, everybody's entitled to their opinions. You like what you like. I like what I like. Don't come in here talking bad about the product that I enjoy so much. Trolls don't want none. You ain't no fun. You're a coward punk. No trolls don't really want none. Why you stubborn for? You need to go on somewhere. Every one of you who run your mouth gonna get banned. Be cooler, you're next. Treat people with respect. Cause ain't no troll hijacking my podcast. No trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. You ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. They're coward punks. No trolls don't really want none. They need to get lost under a bridge somewhere, acting like some children. Put them in timeout or something. Always run their mouth. Stay mad, jealous. Got mods on it. No need to get my hands dirty. Nope. Trolls don't want none. Trolls don't want none. Okay, you asking, you shall receive. You're banned. Go on, get. You're watching Raw, Alexis. Cool. I am too, for the first time. I haven't watched it yet until now. And I wish John Cena was WWE champion. Those are the good days. If Mike Santana would come to WWE, you think it would be interesting if Conan was to manage? Ooh, now you're onto something. Or Amazing Red. I agree with Conan more than Amazing Red, since of course both of them played a huge role in his wrestling career. That would be interesting for him to be his manager when he comes up to WWE. I like that. I like your thinking with that, PK. I like your thinking with that mentality. Do the delete Matt Hardy gimmick every time I ban somebody and sing the troll song. That's gonna be the name of that song. Thanks for naming it too. I think it was you that called it the troll song. I didn't have a formal name for that song until you inspired me to call it that. I'm sorry, Shannon. Oh, you changed your name? Okay. All right, Shannon, I got you. You watch my channel from India? Nice. Hopefully you're nicer than a lot of people from India have been to me. Don't forget to hit that bell. If you're new viewer, hit the bell, subscribe. If you like what you're seeing, give it a thumbs up with that like button. Hey, pinned as my message. And I'm going to do the delete whenever I ban somebody. And I'm going to sing the troll song when I do delete them. I love WWE as well, Alexis. I've been loving it since I was 2 years old. Ever since I've known what a television was, I've been hooked. And I become more into it every year that passes. Most people say they grow out of it or they used to watch it. Me, nah. I'm still a diehard fan. Don't forget, hit that bell, y'all. Help me get to 500 subscribers. Go through my playlist. Comment on some of those videos. I got some stuff I took from when I was in Vegas at WrestleMania. Exclusive videos from WWE World. When I met DDP and he autographed this belt, that's up there. My song parody videos is on my YouTube channel. A lot of content for a little bit of something for everybody, I like to say. You wish you had the money in the bank. I said that before I bought mine. Fun fact of the night, John Cena's win over AJ Styles at Crown Jewel was his 100th PLE victory. Wow. Second most of all time to The Undertaker, who has 107. That's the fact of the night. PK, that's right. Been watching since day one-ish. Who the F is this? Who the F is you, Thoughts? Who you think you is coming here talking like that? You better be watching watch yourself. You got 10 seconds to correct your comments and your attitude, or else you're getting banned. I don't play too kindly with that. Come in my channel talking about who the F is this. Who the hell think you are? Oh, you got more than one account? Shannon, I got you. What about my moment? I'm the only double champion around here, and it seems like AJ Styles should have been got that IC belt from Dom. We're trying to do business here, so if you're trying to drop a hammer on somebody else, yeah, I saw it. Do it another time. I don't know what you're talking about, but the only thing I do know is what's up with my match against Rusev next week. Your favorite sports has been boxing, MMA, and wrestling. Did you cheat against Rusev last time? So I found WWE and UFC are now under one umbrella. That was awesome. Yeah, but like I said, TKO is ruining WWE. They need to keep that part with the boxing and MMA stuff and not bring it to WWE like all the logos all over the place and expensive ticket prices. I think they should defend them against myself and Dragon Lee. I think that'd be a great idea. You are onto something. What an idea. Yeah. Hey, since going to Saudi Arabia for WrestleMania. I don't agree with that. WrestleMania is American. It's baseball and apple pie. That's like taking the World Series of baseball to Saudi Arabia and having the game over there. It's no different than having the Super Bowl, relocating it over there and having it there. So I don't agree with it. So something's official between Adam Pearce, AJ Styles, and Dom. I like Snoop Dogg at the awards show. I'm weak the way you put it like that, but you're not wrong. And next week we're back on the 8 p.m. time slot for Raw. And it's going to be Maxine Dupree versus Becky Lynch for the Intercontinental Championship. Maxine Dupree wins that. And also the Intercontinental Championship for the men's is on the line next week on Raw. Dom versus Rusev. So both Intercontinental belts are on the line next Monday. Jackie Redmond about to talk to somebody. Jackie Redmond, quack, quack. La Primera. She's about to interview Stephanie Valkyria. Do I see ours avatars images? What avatar images? What are you talking about? I'm sorry you're having a bad day, LJ. I'm trying not to have one myself with the haters and the spoilers and the sleep deprivation and the hanger, because I haven't ate yet. So I'm a little bit hangry. That's another reason why I'm so short-tempered. I've yet to eat anything today. I mean, I lie. I ate a muffin and a waffle, but that was, before noon. That was like 11 a.m. My thoughts about Maxine Dupree. I think she's got a lot of talent. She's got a lot of potential, and she's so hot. That's what I think about Maxine Dupree. Coke products. Go on, get. Delete. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. They're coward punks. No trolls don't really want none. Why they stubborn for? They need to go on somewhere. Every one of them run their mouth gonna get banned. Be cooler, you're next. Treat people with respect. Cause ain't no troll hijacking my podcast. Nope, trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Nope, trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. They're coward punks. No trolls don't really want none. They need to get lost under a bridge somewhere, acting like some children. Put them in timeout or something. Always run their mouth and stay mad jealous. Got mods on it. No need to get my hands dirty. Nope, trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. Trolls don't want none. They ain't no fun. They're coward punks. No trolls don't really want none. Maxine has gotten a lot better since training with Natty in the dungeon. I agree. Look at the size of the belt on Stephanie Valkyria right now. The crown jewel belt. It comes up to here, and then it goes down to here. That belt is huge. That is the biggest belt I've ever seen in my life. I say that every time. The men and the women's crown jewel belt is just crazy huge. All them diamonds. I wonder how much money that belt's worth. How many millions of dollars that thing's probably worth. I'm gonna look that up. I'm curious. How much money is that crown jewel belt? The whole world will want to see that. Stepping dangerously here, Stephanie McCarr. He's been guard up at all times around those women. 1 million exactly. The WWE Crown Jewel Championship belt is estimated to be worth over $1 million. The value is attributed to its exquisite design and the fact that it is encrusted with 50-carat diamonds. So each one of those belts is worth $1 million. That's crazy. That's a lot of money for a belt. Ha, Mental Stable, you give me a lot of good ideas. Oh, Shannon, I'm sorry. You give me a lot of good ideas, man. Really, what? Your comment is blocked, and held for review, but I still see that. 40,000 people in that arena in the past 3 days. Maxine Dupree is the answer to your question, by the way. Your comment's still being held for review, but that's my answer on that. Blake Monroe is the answer. That's the bottom line, because 3 belts, Trace said so. I like that. I'm taking notes, Shannon. I like where your mind's at. Thanks for helping me be a better podcaster instead of being the opposite like the trolls do. Day one, it's just me, ooze. Day one ish. Line them all up, knock them down like this. And yes, Maxine Dupree improved a lot. Yeah, they cover a lot of their body. It's like wearing a plate mail. It's like wearing armor. I can't remember how many they had at the inaugural match either. Oh, you're talking about how much the belt was worth. I just said that. Day one is just me, Oos. Day one is just me, Oos. Day one is line them all up, knock them down like this. Yeet, 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 yeet. Getting close to main event time, and I can jump off here and won't have to worry about spoilers or trolls anymore. For the day, at least. When you start podcasts on YouTube, you'll wait. Same from you. Glad I can inspire you, Shannon. Yeah, JD, that belt is worth over $1 million each one, which is crazy money. That's why they keep it in a lockbox and polish it and all that stuff. Thanks for spoiling it for me, Christopher. Appreciate it. I watched it for the first time, and everybody else has spoiled it for me too. Thank you for reminding me of what the ending is like when I haven't seen it yet. Jerk. What's up, Alexis? How you doing? I need to have a song about spoilers next. I think I'm gonna make a song parody about spoilers too. And how I feel about people spoiling the show for me when I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, they don't wear them. That's why I was surprised they had them out on Raw tonight. 'Cause last year, they only had them at the Crown Jewel event. Every other night when they were in Saudi Arabia, they had just the ring they were showing off. That's why I was surprised they had them on the show tonight, like in front of the crowd. Oh, you already have podcasts or just not live? I've seen that. I see you got some content out there, Shannon. Oh, don't retract your message now, Christopher Justice. It's too late. The damage has been done. This is your 100,000th time watching it. Watching what? Raw? How you gonna watch this episode of Raw 100,000 times? Or you talking about this is your 100,000th time watching the episode of Raw? That's more realistic than watching this particular episode that many times. Okay, now I see what you're saying. Raw, SmackDown, all them combined, you've watched 100,000 times. That's more accurate. That's more realistic. And I've watched by now a million different episodes of Raw and SmackDown, combined NXT, PLEs. If you combine all that and the house shows I've been to, it's probably about a million shows I've seen. LA Knight, yeah. So is it really Jay and Knight 101? La Knight. Hey, Knight, yeah. I always wonder what hand gestures he's throwing up when he throws his hands up after saying that. I guess Jay Uso win this. Wait, or they're teaming up. CM Punk coming out. Okay. Look in my eyes. What do you see? The culture, personality. I know your anger. I know your dreams. I'm anything you wanna be. Oh, I'm the culture personality. Like Mussolini and then a B. I'm the culture personality. Culture personality. The culture personality. It's clobbering time! Nobel Prize leader speaks. She's crying. She's so happy she's seeing CM Punk. Wow. They zoomed in on a fan who's literally in tears because she's talking about she's waited 19 years to see CM Punk. Got a sign that says everything. Literally tears coming from her eyes. Wow. But yet wrestling's fake. That part of wrestling's not fake. That emotion from that fan is not fake. That raw emotion on her face is not fake. That's one of the arguments I make when people say wrestling's fake. The passion, the emotion, the bumps, the bruises, the injuries, the surgeries, not fake. Scripted, choreographed, predetermined, yes. Fake, no. What up, Shadow? How you doing? Hope all is well with you. Are you coming in to ruin the show for me too? I've already been spoiled. Like 18,000 people done told me what happens at the end of the show, even though I ain't seen it yet. You wonder how much the rings are worth? I think they're worth probably about the same. They gotta be worth about $1 million as well. Why he chose name LA Knight? It's like NBA team who play like Mike. Don't remember the name of the movie. I remember that NBA movie too. Was it a triple threat match? Knight, Uso, Punk. A lot of trolls tonight, Shadow. Actually, like every 5 minutes, I feel like I'm dealing with somebody being disrespectful, mean, rude, hateful, spoiling the matches for me, ruining the outcome of the show. Botches is how they get injured. Yeah, because it's live TV and anything can happen. The ropes are slippery. Liv Morgan's injury, that was the most normal fall a person could take, and it messed up her shoulder. Oh, this is determining the number one contender for the world title? No way. So either Punk, Knight, or Jey Uso is going to be the number one contender to Seth Rollins' belt. Okay. The plot thickens. Look for you in the crowd. Were you the girl with the sign that says she waited 19 years for CM Punk that was crying? If not, I don't see you. They zoomed in on her real good. Everybody else is just a quick blur. What section are you in? Like, what part of the arena am I looking at? You gotta be more specific with 14,000 people in that building. And I've never seen you before a day in my life. You're wearing a Jey Uso shirt. There's 10,000 people wearing a Jey Uso shirt. Be a lot more specific on your location. Commercial break. I hate to be this way, y'all, but I cannot wait until this episode ends so I can jump off this camera and not have to deal with trolls and spoilers no more. At least until tomorrow night when I go live for NXT. Then I have to deal with trolls but not spoilers since I'll be watching it live. Again, moving forward, just so y'all know, and you're not surprised, when I have to work and miss the show live and have to watch it on replay after it's going off the air, I'm not even going to read y'all's live chat. I'm going to be not reading nobody's comments because I don't want no spoilers. I'm going to just sit here and call the matches and act like y'all ain't there. Just so you know. You have all your people who spoiled it for me in live chat to thank for that. You're at your aunt's house? Nice. Have to go. See you later. Have a good one, bro. Thanks for stopping by, saying hi. And I appreciate that, JD. I wish other people would take a page out of your book and know that if I'm watching it this late after it goes off the air, that I'm not watching it live, that I haven't seen it yet. Mad love back at you, Shadow.
Fresh, never frozen, original dough made from 6 simple ingredients. Get 2 medium pizzas for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Like us, you might be suffering from moderate to severe obstructive sleep apnea or OSA.
I gotta remember that though, Shannon. When I block somebody, hit them with the delete, Matt Hardy taunt, sing the troll song, and then say, and that's the bottom line, because 3 belts Trey say so. I gotta remember that sequence, because that's gonna be part of my podcast moving forward as well. The troll song, and you named it. Thank you for naming that song.
Condition tied to breathing interruptions and oxygen deprivation during sleep. You're undiagnosed. Talk to your doctor about OSA. Let's keep being humans. You need parts? We got parts. Need it fast? We got fast. No matter what you need, we have thousands of professional parts people doing their part to make sure you have it. Product availability. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
Back to the show, let's go. And this is gonna be an interesting match because the winner faces Seth Rollins for the the Heavyweight Championship. And no, common sense, nobody has it nowadays. I mean, a lot of people do, but more people don't than do. Headlines, I'm going to rewind it back a few seconds just so I can give y'all the headlines and the results of the matches tonight, in case you missed it. The ticker at the bottom of the screen, headlines. Rusev's distraction cost Penta as Dominik Mysterio retains the Intercontinental Championship. All this happened tonight, or this morning, on Monday Morning Raw. Lyra, Valkyria, and Bayley get on the same page to defeat Raquel, Rodriguez, and Roxanne Perez. Bronson Reed defeated Jimmy Uso. Rhea Ripley defeated Kairi Sane, but suffers brutal beatdown from Kairi and Asuka after the match. And that's all the headlines and the results of this episode of Raw. Shannon, I do have a greeting line after the pose when I first jump on the camera. Whenever I say, how y'all doing out there, want to welcome y'all back. Welcome some y'all for the first time to the TPP, the Tremaine Perry Podcast. I'm your host. Some folks call me Trey. Other people call me Tremaine. No matter what you call me, you call me. That is my greeting, unless I need to change it and make it different. I say that on every one of my streams. That's how I start my lives. Even when I jump on the video game and show that content, I said the same thing. And to be real with you, that's a Cameron the rapper. Come Home With Me, that album. He says that to start his album, and I took it and changed it around and made it my own thing for my podcast. I almost said it word for word, the way he says it on that album, which is a great album, by the way. Classic. Punk off the top rope. Macho Man elbow drop. On night. Boom. Connects. Calling for the GTS. At least I don't know the results of this match unless somebody spoils it for me before it happens. Next Monday, World Tag Team Championship. AJ Styles, Dragon Lee versus the Judgment Day. I didn't know about that. So that's the match Adam Pearce was making official earlier. And the next Monday also, Stephanie Valkyria versus Roxanne Perez. That's happening. That's then. This is now. L.A. Knight. That signature springboard elbow drop on Punk. And Jay. He hit both of them at the same time with it. But only got a 2 count on Punk and then a 2 count on Jay. How many titles do I have? I have 3 of them, Christopher Justice. If I'm not mistaken, you came in here earlier being kind of weird. So act right or get blocked. I'm like an elephant. I don't forget. I can forgive, but I just can't forget. Any hand-tossed, pan, thin crust, or New York-style pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Last time you got sausage, bacon, chicken, beans, beef, buffalo sauce. What are you gonna get this time? Get Domino's $9.99 best deal ever before it's gone. Thanks for acknowledging it being your bad. I posted after you said you missed what they were talking about. LOL. I think this is the last commercial break. Then I can jump off here and not have to deal with trolls and spoilers anymore. And go get some food for the first time today. Like I say at the beginning of every podcast, some folks call me Trey, other people call me Tremaine. No matter what you call me, as long as you call me. As long as nothing disrespectful, rude, or inappropriate, you can call me whatever. Just look at the facts. Switch to Total Wireless and save 50% off Metro Wicket. Guaranteed. With one line when you keep the phone and number you love. Facts. That means you'll pay half what these other guys charge if you bring your phone. Facts. And we were the first 5-year price guarantee in prepaid. One thing's for certain, we've got you covered. Get the facts. Yeah, you can say that late for dinner. I've been eating once a day, man, because I'm borderline overweight. Surprisingly enough, as real thin as I am. That's me poking my belly out. But I'm still borderline overweight somehow. So that's why I've been not eating breakfast. I won't eat my first meal of the day till 1, 2 in the afternoon most of the time. Even when I wasn't borderline overweight, I was doing that. Oh, I get it. I thought about illusion with wrestling. Always say, hey, yo, like Reza Ramon, how you doing? Like, Enzo, please use this if you want. I do that a lot. As soon when like one of my buddies comes in live chat, I'm like, how you doing? I said just like Enzo Amore. And you'll see when I get ready to log off, when I get ready to sign off, I say another Enzo Amore inspired line. Where's the next pay-per-view for WWE? I'm thinking it's Survivor Series, but I can't remember what the location is. I have to look it up. Says you asked me who said I'm overweight, JD. Okay. Do you remember the Nintendo Wii? I still got my Wii. And I got my Wii Fit balance board where it's like a scale and you can play games with it and it tells you your weight. That's what's telling me I'm borderline overweight. It says ideal body weight for somebody my height is 140 pounds. Well, I've been 150 pounds for a while now. And once I start reaching 155 on some days, that's when it's like right there on the cusp of being overweight. So it's the Wii Fitness app or game that been telling me that. Here, I'll show you. Hold on. Real quick, I'll be right back. Look at the Wall of Fame while I'm gone. I'm back. This is what has been telling me I'm borderline overweight. That is what is telling me that. Who remembers that game, by the way? Do I watch NFL? Not really, because my team doesn't do nothing every year. Like, the Panthers suck. They've been just barely winning. Thanks for liking the Money in the Bank briefcase. It's solid, too, bro. Look, JD, I think this is your first time watching my stream, so I'm going to share my wall of fame with you and zoom in a little bit on it. All right, check it. That's me and B-Fab. That's me and Masha Slamovich. Punk just beat Jey Uso to become the #1. Did that fix the problem? Am I back live again? Hopefully that fixed the problem. Sorry again, I was trying to show off the war room. Didn't mean to mess up the stream. But like I said, I'm disappointed that people spoiled this for me, and I know what's about to happen. Again, thanks again, guys, for spoiling the show for me, to those of you who did. Thanks again for ruining the moment. Yes, I play WWE 2K25. I have a playlist on my YouTube channel of many videos of me playing it. By now, I probably done put out 200 WWE 2K25 gameplay videos. And then triple teaming CM Punk. Oh no, that tsunami hit hard too. Crouch one more time. For them to be fans of CM Punk and sing his theme song and like him so much, they're gonna say one more time for him to get tsunami. I don't understand the fans sometimes. I do not understand that. Do I go live on Twitch? No, I do not. I only go live on YouTube. Sometimes Facebook. Sometimes I go on Facebook Live. So like I said, this must be the part when both the Bronze turn on Seth Rollins, unless regardless, I get to see it for myself finally. Everybody wanted to spoil the show for me. I see he does not have the crown jewel belt around his waist either. 2 minutes left. So y'all were playing with me. Unless it happens in the next 2 minutes. Zilla Fatu, I don't know. I can't wait for him to join WWE. Braun just speared him. Braun spears Seth Rollins. Thanks again for ruining it, guys. Appreciate you. Thanks again for ruining the moment and my show. Thanks again for complimenting my podcasting studio, aka the War Room. I can't say that enough times, though, guys. Thanks to each and every single one of you who spoiled the show for me tonight. Thank you for ruining the moment. Thank you for ruining the only thing I look forward to every day when I get home from work. I don't have a wife. I don't have nothing but this to come home to. Y'all ruined it for me. Thank you. That is extreme sarcasm, by the way, in case y'all didn't get that. In case it doesn't register in your thick skulls, the ones who did spoil it. I've said it before, JD. I'll say it again. I'm in North Carolina. 43 years old. $45 in Florida. Keith's from Florida. You should link up with Keith because he lives in Florida too. Good guy. He's one of my moderators. He's had my back since day one ish. So I guess Braun Breaker is eyeing Seth's belt because he's got it in his hand. Paul Heyman is trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Yo. Paul Heyman turned on people so damn much, yo. He turned on Roman. He turned on Punk. He turned on... The only person Paul Heyman has never turned on is Brock Lesnar, I feel like. And I feel like he might have turned on him once or twice. Dude, this stupid... I don't care about this stupid voicemail that they're leaving. Telemarketer. Stupid telemarketers. They can go and get to. Anyway. Guys, that's it for me. I'm so thrilled I no longer have to deal with trolls and spoilers. To my now 337 subscribers, even the cup of haters who only hit the bell so they can jump in live chat being rude, hateful, disrespectful, and mean to me, I appreciate y'all. But I love and like you guys who are kind to me a lot more than them. Don't forget, go through my content, like the videos, comment on the videos, share the videos with your friends, and don't forget to follow me on your social media accounts. I'll be back on later tonight for some WWE 2K25 gameplay footage. I'll also be on tomorrow night for NXT Live reactions. Until then, God bless you all. Be good and be good at it. Peace.